Alright, so today I'm going to show you what I got in the mail today, which I bought all these from Suruga-Ya, which I highly recommend checking out their store if you haven't yet, especially their website. And I'm going to show you what I bought today, which I bought over 26 things from that store. So here they are. First I'm going to show you the CDs. Here's The Body Hat Syndrome by Digital Underground. So here's the disc and spine card. Here's A Place in the Sun by Lit. So here's the disc. Here's Weekend Shuffle by Toki Asako, which the reason why I bought this CD is because her cover for the song Doyobi no Koibito and Saturday, it sounds pretty good. I had came across her like a few months ago on Amazon Music, so I just had to buy this CD because I like her covers of those songs. So here's the disc and the spine card. Here's Peach Berry by Chisato Moritaka. So here's the disc. Well, it's on a sleeve. There you go. That's the disc. And here's the other side. The other case. Put the disc down first. Here's the Moritaka by Chisato Moritaka, which is a greatest hits CD. So here's the disc. Here's Jamiroquai High Time Singles 1992 to 2006, which is the Japanese version. I already have the CD version of this, and now I have a Japanese copy because this one has the music video for Runaway on DVD. And also the Half the Man as the bonus track, the Japanese bonus track. So here's the disc, the DVD, and the spine card. Let me put this up first. And here's Stevie Wonder Hotter Than July, which I already have a Japanese copy of N Square Circle. I have a Japanese copy of Hotter Than July. So here's the disc. And that's all the CDs. Now I'm going to show you the PSP games. Here's Baito Hell 2000 or WTF Work Time Fun. I already have Work Time Fun, and now I have a Japanese copy of this game. This game was the reason why I have my first PSP, by the way, back in 2008 when I was 10 years old. So here's the UMD and the manual. Pretty cool manual. A lot better than the North American version. Here's Hatsune Miku Project Diva, which I've actually been wanting this game for a very long time because, of course, I like the Project Diva games. So here's the UMD and the manual. Here's Boku no Watashi no Katamari Damashi, or Me and My Katamari. So here's the UMD, the postcard, and the manual. Here's Rockman Dash, which of course I just had to buy it on PSP because I do love Rockman Dash or Mega Man Legends. So here's the UMD and the manual. Here's Poppy Music Portable, which is another PSP game I've been wanting for years because I love the Poppy Music games. So here's the UMD and the manual. Here's Mahjong Taikai. So here's the UMD and the manual. And here's Ratchet & Clank 5, or Ratchet & Clank Size Matters. So here's the UMD and the manual. Now I'm going to show you the PlayStation 2 games. So first here's Sengoku Basara, or Devil King, which already have the North American version, and already have the sequel on PlayStation 2. So here's the disc and the manual. Here's Rumble Roses, which is the Japanese version. So here's the disc and the manual. Here's Tornadoes Pro Skater 3, which already have Tornadoes Pro Skater 4, the Japanese version, which is called Tornadoes Pro Skater 2003. So here's the disc and the manual. Oh, here's something cool. Like, someone actually printed out some cheat list. I'll show you one page, for example. Look at that. Someone, printed that. That's actually pretty cool, how it's inside of there. Here's Super Monkey Ball Deluxe. So here's the disc and the manual. And here's black. So here's the disc and the manual. Now here's the last part, the DVDs. Here's Nomo Video by Denki Groove, which is a compilation of Denki Groove music videos with songs such as Nothing's Gonna Change and Flashback Disco. So here's the disc, the spine card, and the manual. Here's Basso Toko, or Napoleon Dynamite. That's actually its Japanese name until they corrected it to Napoleon Dynamite later on. So here's the disc. Here's Powerpuff Girls Niga Namo o Hen. So here's the disc. And here's Powerpuff Girls Waru ni Princess Hen. So here's the disc. Here's Happy Tree Friends DVD book, which has some of my favorite episodes on there. So just the one where Nutty tries to eat the Jawbreaker, and even Party Animals. That's actually one of my favorites. So here's the disc and the DVD book, like the book about the info of Happy Tree Friends. Here's The Simpsons Bart Wars, which I still have my original copy that I had as a kid, and now I have a Japanese copy of this DVD. So here's the DVD. Here's the disc, which that disc art looks pretty nostalgic, pretty memorable. And last but not least, here's The Nightmare Before Christmas, which of course I had to buy it on DVD in Japanese because this movie's my childhood favorite, of course. So here's the disc and the manual. Well, just want to show you what I got from Suruga-Ya today. So that's all for right now, and thanks for watching.